Hello, and welcome to Satisfactory Episode 3. How did I even get up here? Huh. What are we gonna do today in this video? Let's see here. Oh wait, I know. Now we got the space elevator. There is another thing I have to do. Over here, our plates are getting backed up. We should turn that into reinforced plates because I went through here earlier to check on the storage from where we last left off, and we are full. So I think we should be good on plates for right now. But I do need to turn that into reinforced plates so we can at least have some of those to start off. And we do have objective complete phase 1. I am not too worried about that right now because at this moment I am plotting on not only doing this, but before I do that, I want to come over this way, get all these furnaces here, and move them into our little area where we're planning on making the base, which is going to be here on the bridge. There is going to be way more stuff being done there. We are going to put it down there for our power, so we can have it down there. We can have our power down there, and we can have it filter up all the way through, and then as well the same thing, we can have it filter out through the bottom. So we place it there for like the fuel and all that stuff when we go out and grab our wood and our materials, and we can just filter it in, and it'll do its thing and then give us fuel for our base here. But yes, let's get that going. Before we do that, let's see if we can unlock the awesome shop. I think that's where we left off. Yeah, it seems like it. Select milestone. Yeah, let's put some of these materials in there. I have a little bit on me right now, so I can just place some of those on there. And I believe these are regular plates. Yes, they are. So I can just place those in there so we can unlock that, and we can get some of these resources and just like deposit them in there so we can start getting some tickets so we can unlock certain items. Okay, that's ready to go. That's gonna go do its thing real quick, and we're gonna get that awesome shop, and then all these materials in here, we're gonna get them and just sell them for tickets. I know it's gonna be a lot of materials later on down the line when we keep doing it that way, but pretty soon in time, I'm gonna have an auto system, like basically one of these, just automatically doing it for like the best materials we can gather. It's going to be expensive. It's going to take a long time for us to get tickets, but it's okay though. So let's move this stuff down there, and start getting that prepared for when that thing gets back. We can start like selling off our materials. That's where we're going to put the power source. We're going to put the furnaces probably right there. We're going to add on to it later on, maybe down below. I know there's better ways to get fuel with the coal and all that stuff over that way. But if we come over here, the filter area where we put all like the fuel and stuff so it can get put into the furnaces is going to probably be right here. So I'm going to build that up, and then we can have the little storage containers, and they'll just go through and then do its thing down here. So let's get that set up. Now we have the platform. So like I said, we're gonna put the storage there, and it's gonna go down and go through here. So let's add those down there. Alrighty, now this is the power source. This is how I set it up. It could be better, but it's gonna do good for now. So we have more power going through rather than that one. That one was just 3, I believe. So this one we have 6, and then that's gonna be that. I wish I could make it a little bit more better, like more pushed in together, but come to realize everything in Satisfactory is very, very big. So with that, what we're gonna do here is that power source is all ready to go. Everything's already gonna be able to filter through, hopefully, if I set it up correctly. We did have a couple of whatchamacallits in there, like malfunctions, I would say. But yes, we're gonna move all the power and all that stuff so it could start getting filtered out, and we're gonna set up the lines for that over there as well. But yeah, we're gonna do all that, move everything over so we can get it all set up. It is gonna basically be a skeleton over there for now, but when we get the painter and all that stuff, we can start painting things and making it look a little bit better. But I want to get the I think it was called the ma'am. No, it wasn't the ma'am. It was to where you get the tickets. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, we want to get that set up so we can get glass and all that stuff to make the factory look a little bit nicer. But yeah, we're gonna do that real quick. We should have enough materials to make the awesome shop, so I'm gonna place that down real quick. We are not gonna have any tickets right now at the moment, but we can still place it down for the time being so we can see what we want to unlock next. I know glass and all that stuff is gonna be the things that I want. I do want some of these right here, so, and some of those as well, just to make things a little bit easier when it comes down to having the conveyors go through materials. But let's see here. We got some foundations. Maybe later on down the line we'll get some of those. This stuff is what we want. It's like the windows, the roofing, the roofs and all that stuff, just to make the things look a little bit better. And doors, obviously. Maybe some of these architecture. Yeah, maybe some of these rails would be pretty cool. I do want the factory to go up a couple levels, so you know we're gonna do that later on down the line when we get to it. But the windows are the things that I really want to go for. And if I place down, where is it, this awesome sink? If I place down the awesome sink and I convert some of the materials to go in there, it'll be good. It's not going to stay right here, obviously. We're just placing it down for the time being. No power. So let me connect some of that power up for it. Now the thing is connected to power. Let's see, we can start putting some stuff in there. We have a couple of these DNA, so let's go and get some DNA right here. We should have some because I was running around and killing some creatures. Like that should be fine, and I should have more. I know I have more somewhere around here. Now let's craft that into the DNA. No, can you craft it into DNA? I swore you were able to craft it into DNA. I guess you cannot. Okay, so apparently we can't craft into DNA. So we're going to get some of these plates here, like a good amount, and we're going to just place them in there. We should be able to just place them in there. I'm not too sure if we're able to. We might have to put something there. I don't think we are able to. So let me connect some stuff to it. Let's put that here, and then we can just do this. So that can run us some tickets real quick. All right, and there's that, and then we place these plates in here, and then they should start going through. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna start running through, and now we should start getting that to go tickets. The more we use it and all this stuff, it's gonna make the number go higher. I wanted to try to do DNA a little bit better, but for some reason I can't craft it yet, at least that I know of. So yeah, we're gonna get some tickets on here, and then we're gonna buy some other stuff. I don't know what I want to go for first though, so we'll get down to it. Probably this, maybe. I think that'll be a little easier for us. I don't know, we'll see. It's been a couple days since that last video, maybe about a week. I wanted to upgrade my mic before I actually finished recording. I wasn't in the mood to play any video games at all, nor did I want to record. So what I did is upgrade my mic, obviously, if it sounds better for you guys. That's what I want, you know, better video quality for you guys. It's still kind of new, but it's okay. I did have The last mic I used was the Scarlett Solo. I don't remember which one, but it comes with the bundle. So I had that one. The mic for that, they were like behind each other. I don't know how it works. If you know mics, you know what I'm talking about. This one's like based in front, so it's easier to record and it's a little bit better. It's like a dynamic microphone. It's for like podcast and everything. But you know, I got this mic. But anyway, in the last clip, I was recording it. I didn't like it because I was breathing in it because I'm a mouth breather. I ain't gonna lie to you. But you know, it's a little different. But anyway, I was in here and I did buy a couple items in here. I bought the concrete foundation and I think like the walls with the thing in here. Yeah, I bought that. But yeah, we had like 7 tickets. Actually 8 because I pulled out another one. But yeah, we got that all set up. So, but the mic that I'm using right now is called the Fifine. I don't know exactly how do you say that, but it's one of those ones. I don't know exactly which one, but I'll probably ping it. I'm not too sure, but yes. Anyway, with that, we're gonna move everything over. I have a better idea than having everything to transfer over there because I did not like the way it looked at first, and I still don't, but I have a better idea when it comes down to it. I'm gonna put all the stuff that we did here. I'm gonna make a building that goes up from right here, and I'm gonna drag it down, and it's gonna come down instead of dragging across because it looks. I just don't like the way it looks. Personally, I don't like the way it looks. So yeah, we're gonna move everything, and we're gonna build a building up. So we gotta wait for a little while for that concrete to do its thing, so we can have more stuff. But yes, let's do that. I ain't gonna lie, I got a little carried away. I just got in that building motion, and you know, so on and so forth. You know, when you get in that motion, you can't stop yourself. You just want to keep going. Just gotta keep going, and that's what I was doing. So let's see what we got here. If we jump over this is what I did. So it looks way better than when I had it before. If you saw the last couple clips, I had everything over there. So I moved everything over here. So like I was planning on doing, I put those up there to make them look like a little bit of chimneys to, you know, for a factory to let off a little bit of steam. But anyway, I have this bridge here. So the bridge is going to have materials go in, and it's going to be covered in glass. So I was going to have it go down below, but I liked having a little like walkway. I want a walkway in the middle, if you can see there. But yes, it's gonna go through, and then here all the materials are gonna be picked up from there and then brought into here and then show through. And I'm gonna have glass all the way through, like I did say. So I'm gonna have glass through for the 3rd time of me saying that. But this is the power source. There's a total of 10 biomass burners. They all come from the ceiling. The wiring, I don't like the way it looks, but it's gonna work. Everything's a little organized. Normally when I first played this game, everything was not organized. So the first one, I can't remember which one I did for each. I think this one's leaves and that one's wood. So we put them through there, and they just come up this way, and they flow through all the way down. And then I'm not gonna go up top because there is no hole up there for me right now, but I could make one, and I could bring out that camera fly through. So let's bring that out. Oh wait, there was a hole. Well, either or. Anyway, constructor. Oh, I missed a spot, but that's okay. Constructor, building the leaves and the wood into biomass, and then they turn into the biomass wood, and then they get merged through, and then so on and so forth, and they will go into our biomass burners. So it'll give us more fuel. Let me just patch that hole up real quick. Yeah, so that's going to be doing its thing, and everything's connected to power. We just got to fill it up with that fuel that's in there and bring it over here. But before I do that, I want to make everything to go over here. I just don't know how I want to do it. I do want a storage area, like just the simple stuff, like with the iron, the concrete, and all that stuff. And then later on down the line, we can make it more bigger and get the materials we need. But as you can see on the top right, I don't know what material that is, but we do need that. material right now at the moment, so we can get our glass, I believe, for our next upgrade for our storage. I believe it's armored plates. I don't know if that's what it is. Let me check real quick for a moment. I couldn't find the thing that I needed. I don't know the name of it. I'm pretty sure you can only build it in the crafter thing that you made with automation. I'm sure. So anyway, back to what we're doing. But yes, we're gonna move everything over. I don't know how I want the storage to be. Personally, right now at the moment, I might move it over there, but I'm not too sure. But let's figure that out together. If we get our conveyor belts and start dragging them over this way, just to start off, because I do want to build the constructors over there to build the materials, and then the storage is going to be over this way. So let's move all this stuff over here, and then so we have that all set up for the conveyors at least. This is so annoying to do, so tedious. Now that we have that ready to go, we're gonna start building the constructors and all that stuff. I want everything to go in the roof so we can have a little area so we can walk around. Maybe that's what the plan is. Hopefully we can keep up with that. Maybe, probably, yeah. We can go this way and then probably that way for all of them. I think that'll be a good idea. I'm not too sure yet at the moment, but I think that'll be okay. And then we can have the materials going over and across. Okay. It's been a very long time. I did a lot. I got into my build mode yet again, and I did way too much. Not too much, but I did a lot. Okay, so this is what I did. So coming up here, we have those high ceilings, and as you can see here, the materials on the transfer from over here, we didn't even put any of the contraptions we need to make the materials or any of that. So but everything's gonna go around out here and out and down. At first I was like, how am I supposed to get these materials at the bottom level to get them across? And I was like, well, I'm gonna just go down then. So I went down and I did that, and then let's toggle into that free cam real quick. Well, photo cam. But yes, it goes all the way down and all the way through there, and then it goes up all the way across, and then it does the same thing on this side, all the way down, all the way up. I deleted this little ramp here. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use it, but anyway, we have it up on top as well, and then it's going to go to the storage here, and then all that through there as well. Just don't pay attention to that. I know it's overlapping, but yes, that took me so long to do, but it's time for the contraptions. I got started on some of the contraptions that we need to make. We got the screws, we got the rods, and then we got the plates. But before I do any more of that, I need to do some work over there. For the copper, I'm just going to leave for now because I'd be okay for now because I don't really need any wire right now at the moment. The main things I need is concrete and, the plates and everything else, so I can make the other stuff that I need to carry on with the game. But let's get some of that. I do have some idea of what I want to do, but I'm going to move it over here. I'm going to make it go this way and then all the way up so it can disperse and go into all the other things that it needs to do. I did some of the stuff that we are going to take some stuff out of and sort it through. But yes, so let's continue. I connected to the line that I wanted to do. It doesn't look good on this side. It's just a long line from over there. But I did do some stuff over there. It's not perfect. But it's okay. It will do for now. Now we just got to run power over. so we can get that started up with the stuff going on over there. So we're gonna just get the power from here until it runs out, and then we're gonna start filling up the source over there. So let's do that. Now that we have it connected and the iron's flowing through and everything's getting ready to go, I think I need to go cut down some trees real quick so I can start filling that up, so we can get everything, start crafting at least the basic stuff that we need to keep going. I got the resources now, so let's place that in there, but I can't remember which one it was. I think the leaves were the ones that were the better, like the ones on the left. Let's see here. Hopefully, I don't want to place any until I do like go in there because I don't want to mess it up. I was gonna free cam it, but you can't really see it in free cam. So let's see here. Yeah, I think that's the left. The closest outage? I don't know. Let's see. So let's place these leaves in there. Hopefully it doesn't break. But the leaves are in, the wood's in as well. Now. So now we got fuel, so let's check if everything's running perfectly fine. The wood seems not to be going through, so let's check out what that problem is. Seems to get stuck here. I think the problem is that thing is reversed, so let's switch it. So let's destroy that and then get this. I believe that's what the problem was. Delete that real quick and then place that here. Maybe that's the problem. I'm not too sure. It doesn't even look even there. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Yeah, that thing is crooked. Okay, so let's fix that problem. Wait, it's got to go the other way. It's got to go like that, and then hold down R, hit reversed. There we go. Now that's doing its thing. Now let's fix that so it's doing its thing properly, because apparently it wasn't even set up right. Now let's see if it goes, and then let's toggle free cam again. Well, camera. See if the wood's going through. Doesn't seem to be going through either as well. Okay, yeah, there's something going on here. Let's see here. Maybe I can fix it from in here. Click that. I do not know why it's phasing through the wall like that. Wait a minute. So that's connected. Let's destroy this. Destroy that. I don't know why I was making it go crooked. So let's do that and then connect this to there. Okay, I gotta reverse it apparently. Okay, reverse. Right? It should reverse. And still no. Wait a minute. Okay, put that there. Now put this here. It better work. Oh, okay. Now I gotta run all the way up. Now let's try that again. Put that up like that. Push that there. Toggle that camera back on. Now the wood is going through. I don't know what happened there. But that was, luckily we caught it though. It was annoying though. It was very annoying. But let's go reattach that. I believe I have to reattach it. Let me see. I can't remember if I have to. I don't think I messed with it. Yeah, I did. Okay, now let's reattach it. See if that wood comes through. Wood is coming through. That's gonna do its thing, and then I should have some. I know I have a bunch of biofuel in the wood and the thing over there. I went in there earlier to get some of the wood for the chainsaw, and I have a lot of wood. So I don't know if I want to put some in there for now. Did I just see that I didn't? No, I connected it. It's not having any power. All the power nodes are connected. I think I do have to add some fuel in there for a minute. So let's go grab some wood and put it in there. My apologies if I do sound I'm running out of energy. It's because I am. I've been playing this game for probably like 5.5 hours now. And I haven't slept. So I am very tired. I made me some coffee. I haven't went to go make it yet. But I am... my sleeping schedule is very messed up, so I'm really trying to stay up all day and all night so I can get my sleeping schedule back to the way it was, because you know I have a job that makes me work very late, so and it just messes my sleeping schedule up. Plus I try to record and play video games all night. Recording at night is the best time for me to do because not everybody's awake, and since I don't get out till pretty late anyway, it's kind of helpful that I can record videos at this time, including there's not really any and also on top of it, there's been a lot of jets lately because they are going to be doing the air show pretty soon coming up. So I live next to where they do it, so yeah, so there's been a lot of jets flying around lately so they can get ready for the air show. Solid biofuel, I put some inside the bio things, whatever they're called again, I forgot. But anyway, I put some fuel in there now so they can get started up, so we can start doing getting some more down there and getting all filtered in and ready to go. So we're gonna have a lot for a little while, but we're gonna have to get some more trees. But unfortunately, I hate to say it, this is gonna have to be it for today. I gotta connect that to the power source, but we're gonna carry on with the video. I am done. My throat's a little sore right now. My throat hurts. I've been sick for a little while, but I've been wanting to make a video. I've been wanting to record, and you know I gotta get things done, you know. So anyway, but I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.